Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. The video that you're gonna see today is the tree removal in the house that we bought recently. So it's got a huge palm tree, which was a lot of maintenance, a lot of work for us, both of us being working. It's very difficult for us to even think about maintaining, the falling leaves and the birds. We're making it dirty, so we have to clean pretty frequently. And there's a huge amount of space in the front yard of the house that we could not use because of the tree. So there were few olive trees closer to the fence and this huge palm tree. And also when I inquired with people, this was a poisonous tree, meaning if the leaf of the palm, when it's fresh, not dried, if it pricks your finger, then they have to surgically remove your finger. So it was poisonous. Nothing was good about this tree. It was huge. So I called the council and asked if there's any restriction in me removing. They said no, and I got quotes up to $8,000. The cheapest I got was $2,200, but I didn't go with the person because they don't know what they're doing. It is a huge risk because the property is on the main road. My house is on the main road, very busy road. So if something goes wrong, either the tree will fall on the fence or it will fall on the house and damage the neighbor's fence. So we had to be really careful when we're removing the tree. So I got quotes. I spoke to multiple tree removal services and chose someone who knows what he's doing. So they did a really good job. It was a 3-day job that they did. They were very well organized. So they're a family-owned business, and it's not a sponsored video, but I'm just telling you that they really did a good job. So things like this, you should always make sure to choose an Australian person who knows what they're doing. They'll do the right thing. They've got the insurance. If something goes wrong, everything is covered. So a big job like this definitely needs someone who knows what they're doing. So the first thing what they did is basically clear up the space to place the instrument called cherry picker to pick the leaves. So they placed all the instruments in an order. Everything was well organized, and then they removed the adjacent trees, the small trees that are closer to the palm tree, so it doesn't affect when they drop something down. And then they place the cherry picker to remove the leaves from the tree, and then immediately they had a machine that will turn the leaf into a powder and eventually into a manure or compost or whatever they're going to use it for. And then they made the tree like bald, completely bald, and then broke it into smaller logs. that the main task was grinding the stump. So removing the tree is little less expensive in Australia, but removing the stump costs a lot of money because that's a separate instrument and you have to operate it to grind and remove the stump. And because this tree was like 65 years old, the stump was huge, and it's generated a huge amount of mud that I can use for my gardening. So you can see this is like a mountain now, and this has to be ground to the ground level. So this is the grinding machine, the stump grinding machine that was operated to get it done. Now to remove the mulch, it's again money. So everything is money here in Australia. So to remove the stones that were broken from the concrete, I had to pay someone to do it. To remove the leaves and dirt, that's again money. Everything is separate. It's not like India. You give someone a job, they'll do it, they'll clean up, they'll take everything and go away. Even if you buy a product, they'll leave it at your doorstep, and then even to dispose the trash, you have to pay money. So oh my god, it is really, really tiring. It's exhausting to do this. So main lesson from this video, from my experience, when you visit properties, if there are trees, make sure you speak to the owner and negotiate removal of the tree. If you don't want the tree, it's a very, very expensive job, and it is a lot of maintenance to maintain it as well. So we are not someone who has a lot of time to do gardening or such maintenance job. So it was a hassle for us. So now this is removed every day. We're parking cars here. We removed all the mulch. So it is all good now. Okay, so don't spend 5,000 grand like me to remove a tree. Be smart enough to have that negotiation before you buy your own house. My best wishes to each one of you.